this is the structure, and this is the sort of the what. It is the what. And now I want to think about the how. How. Okay. Do it this way. I'll start with the dog. Again, this is just for myself, so I want the color there, but it shouldn't be precise or or whatever feels right. The idea is just to keep thinking while I'm coloring, let my thoughts, it's like a controlled wandering thoughts in a way. Okay, so what I'm thinking of now, I know I want to make an interactive PDF. I've already thought about making a website or a post in my own website, or I consider different options, and an interactive PDF is something that I'm comfortable making. And it will look great. I have enough control over how it will look, and it gives me the ability to play with some functions to create the navigating or the experience interesting enough, I think. I hope, again. Okay, so I'm thinking of how I want to say, what I want to say, how the navigation should work. This, I think, is very important for creating it. So I need some opening that is impressive, then an overview, and then the ability to dive deeper in. As I said a month ago, I started creating, starting this process, and I tried different options in InDesign to create my PDF. So I tried, I'm also trying, well, of course I said usability, usability and practicality are important, and I'm also trying to think of what sorts of interaction is possible in an interactive PDF. so I can suit my solutions, what I choose to use, to what's possible, not give myself too much trouble with a brilliant idea and then not being able to create it, or that it will take too long to create. I'm not going to hire programmers for this, so I'll need to use my own abilities and what I know that I can generate in a fair amount of time. The orange and the pink are the colors of my logo, and I like them a lot. I like the combination, and I think that's also good, so I don't forget who I am. I'm deliberately using different angles for the coloring, because it gives me a little more of an even look if I go in different directions. Otherwise I miss the dents in the fibers the same all over again. This is good enough. You might be thinking that this is a waste of time, but for me it's not, it's the opposite. I think it's very important, and I encourage everyone to do some visual thinking. Take the time and really dive deep. Sometimes you get, it's like sending a brief to a client, and some of the questions that you feel may seem trivial, but then when you really start looking at them and observing them and trying to answer them, a lot of times you discover things about your business that were potentially there, but you didn't see them this way. Okay, so I know that I'll wait with the first impression, and I'll try to think of how I present the overview with ways to dive deeper into each section. I'm thinking that I have a lot of talents, and in Hebrew we call this kind of person, like a Renaissance man, we call it ish eshkolot. And eshkolot are like clusters, so it's like a person of clusters that has many talents. And immediately I was thinking of grapes with a lot of different, let's see. So I can maybe create something like this, and then have some information in each grape-like circle. My circles are getting worse. Of course. I hope you heard the explanation about the grapes, just an idea I had of maybe creating a lot of circles that each one has some kind of section that they can click on and go to. I'm letting that dry so I can erase the pencil lines, and then I'll see what kind of thought that invokes in me. I was, in my other attempts last month, I was thinking of creating something that you zoom into. So you see some letters very large. This is the overview, and then if you zoom in, you see the smaller letters, the secondary or tertiary information. I think the problem with that is not everyone has comfortable zooming in PDF, and I don't want them to have to right click. Another option is to just create a huge board, like maybe imagine this page zoomed in, so you see only one part, and then you just swipe or move the page so you see a different part of it every time, and then I can play with how to direct them. There should be a hierarchy of pages. Some of the information about me is just a one page, but for portfolio works, I think I might have thumbnails or some sort of menu, and then the ability to go into an overview of the work, and then another level inside will be either more pictures or more information, a description of what I did there, what the job was. So scrolling is a good option because it's really easy to do, but it's also very familiar, so it's not a surprising navigation, which has pluses, of course. Something that you know how to interact with is good. The question is, do I have an input to put into the scrolling that will make it interesting and not just add decorations to it. I want the navigation, the layout, to be smart, not just pretty. I want to write that. I'll write it here. What I could have is a page with a horizontal layout of the sections, and then you scroll down in each one. Another option I can have is keep a little map in the corner of where you are, so you can jump. That's interesting. It's like a menu. Okay. So for this, I need a pencil and some plain paper. Okay, hold on. I forgot to write the date. This is August 25th. I'll write it here as well. Okay, with there. Let's see if he's thinking. Okay, so if this is the screen, I could have little map. So they see, like, let's say this is this. And they should all be buttons.